Hello again, friends! After a big Mario unboxing and a Zelda review, naturally the next thing we're going to take a look at is Metroid! Or rather, Samus Aran. But there's some Metroids too here. So today we're going to be unboxing a couple Metroid minifigs from Jack's 2.5-inch line in the World of Nintendo line, and then we're going to unbox from their 4.5-inch line Samus and Gravity Suit Samus and Faison Suit Samus. And let's get these other ones out of the way. And the first one we'll just open up is regular old Samus, who is from Series 1-2, the first series in the World Nintendo line. Oh, wow, this is a giant squishy Metroid and Diddy Kong, and like, these came out long ago. I think they re-released them, but they still re-released it a long time ago. Anyways, up on the card art there, we got a render of Samus from Metroid Prime 3. And there's no mystery box. It just says Accessory, which is obviously her morph ball. And let's just open her up already, right? Ooh, that glue is ancient and tough. Let's see. Are there any twist ties holding her in there? I don't think so. I'm trying to just pop her out. Oh, there's a twist tie, sock tie thing around her arm. Looks like just one. Thankfully, the morph ball just pops out easy. Snap this thing. I feel like I'm breaking something. Darn it! I need a little help from a knife. Oh my gosh! That was one strong sock tie. But anyways, Samus just pops out. Only one little sock tie. Don't think you really needed that, Jax. But yeah, Samus is out. This is her Varia suit from Metroid Prime 3. Although it could be from Metroid Prime 2, because that little notch in the top visor is how you know. And like, speaking of the visor, like, looks like the green paint's like a little off. But other than that, there's green paint everywhere. I mean, there should be like technically like little green lights and a little black crack in the shoulder there. But like, I don't expect Jax to get like that detailed. Pretty good job on the paint overall. I will say, like in Metroid Prime, Samus's suit appears more goldish than orange, so you know, it could be a little better paint job, but I mean it's good enough for a Jack-specific figure, obviously. And she's got her arm cannon there and painted orange glow in there. It's not perfectly circular, but it's pretty good. Let's see, her articulation is she's got a cut at the head. Like, I mean, it might be a ball joint or something, but it doesn't move anywhere else. It just swivels around pretty much. She's got swivel shoulders, and they're at this angle. I guess because of the design of her shoulder pads, I couldn't really do much more. And then she's got swivel at the top of the arm, the bicep there right under the big ball shoulder pad, and a hinge and swivel. Yeah, it swivels. Why does the bicep swivel and the elbow swivel? Kind of superfluous, but hinge and swivel elbow. Nothing at the wrist. Hinge and swivel elbow here, and there's no wrist at all over here. Then ball joint hips. Can only go out in and out so far, but they are ball joints. I don't think they don't really twist. They more just swivel along like a V-crotch type thing. And then she's got hinge and swivel knees and something at the ankle. I guess like a ball joint, but it don't really go up or down much. Just sort of swivels around. Anyways, pretty decent articulation. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and a waist way up there, which makes 7. 8 and 9 and 10, 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 points. Pretty good job, Jax. Pretty good looking figure overall, too. Let's look at her accessory, which is a morph ball. And yeah, it's kind of smaller than it should be. Looks how it is in Smash, though. So pretty good. All right, next up, we're going to take a look at the Gravity Suit Samus. And she actually is old enough to have her mystery accessory, even though she's from Series 1-4. Oh, wow, way back in the day. On the back, see the other figures came 1-4. I still don't have a darn Ocarina of Time Link. Ocarina of Time Dark Link, thankfully. Anyways, it's not too much to the packaging. It's not on the other ones. I'm just got the Metroid logo down there. Got the correct character art up there. World of Nintendo is gone now, so I feel bad opening this old guy, but let's do it anyways. Oh wow, that glue had weakened over the ages. You can see this card art's kind of old. In fact, let's see just how old this figure is. Oh, packaged exactly the same. She's got a little twist sock tie thing here on her wrist. Oh, break that again. Oh, she has a twist tied down on her right leg too. not exactly the same as Varia Suit Samus. What? Did that not cut? That I'm gonna pull her out anyways. There we go. That figure did not want to leave its packaging. So pretty much the same exact sculpt as normal Varia Suit Samus back there, just obviously painted purple. And ooh, there were like blue lines in there instead of black lines, and blue there in the visor instead of green on there in the visor. Yeah, all the running lights are blue now for some reason. It's pretty cool. Still got the orange in there. Circle's better job than Varia's suit over there. Same articulation, obviously, because it's the same exact body. They're all based on the Metroid Prime 3 render of the Varia suit, I guess. And yeah, I mean, this works, obviously, because the Gravity suit is nothing but a recolor of the Varia suit. We'll put her right here for a moment. And I really dig this mystery box for the accessory. Like, I mean, we pretty much know what's inside there, so it's not much of a mystery. But really cool to have Samus's Screw Attack logo there. Let's see if we can find a way to open this. And oh, wasn't Screw Attack on that side of the box? That's kind of weird. And check out the Morph Ball! Same size as the other one, obviously. And, you know, according to all the Metroid Prime games, the Morph Ball is like a meter in diameter, so it should be like, you know, it should come up to like her hips probably, or her knee at least. And yeah, it's really tiny, but I mean, that's how it looks in Super Smash Bros. So, A-okay. Let's open up the next one. Next, of course, is Faison Suit Samus. She was from Series 2-4, the World Nintendo line, and I guess we know what the accessory is. We already know the packaging. Oh, Inkling came in that wave. I have him. Guess I'll review that tomorrow. Anyways, let's open Dark. Well, not Dark Samus. Faison Suit Samus, whose suit is made out of Metroid Prime, and Dark Samus is made out of that too, and oh no, wait, the Faison suit's not made out of Metroid Prime. Samus Steel, Dark. Oh, I'm so messed up on my lore. I actually played Metroid Prime and 1 and 2, not all the way through 3, but I played all these, so I know my stuff. I was gonna say the Faison suit was taken by Metroid Prime and used to make Dark Samus, so this kind of is Dark Samus, even though it's just the Faison suit. Anyways, she's also got a little sock tie up at her wrist. But none on the legs, so let's just pop her out now. And Morph Ball 2. Wow, that thing can roll. Anyways, here's the Morph Ball. I really dig the glossy black paint. It's the same size as the other ones, obviously. And Faison Suit Samus. Ooh, so cool. Glossy black paint all over. Don't really remember if her arm cannon turned silver. I mean, it wasn't quite this bright a shade of silver, but it definitely looks super cool. Ooh, I love the red little lights, and oh, the running lights are not lit up anymore, the little lines down there. Well, except they are at the top where it's lit up red. That I remember. I remember the silver didn't stand out too much in the game, but like the red and the black, just so darn cool. Anyways, there's one problem with this. Faison suit only appeared in the first Metroid Prime, yet that head is definitely Metroid Prime 3. It's also stuck too. Oh, there we go. Yeah. It's definitely Metroid Prime 2 or 3 with that little notch. Well, thankfully, the orange paint on the visor is a little bit cleaner than the Varia Suit Samus. Awesome figure. I mean, even, you know, they just wanted to reuse the parts, so slight inaccuracy aside, it looks better than if they had used the Metroid Prime 1 style helmet, I think. So I'm real happy to have it. Let's put her back there and get our little Metroids out. So these two little Metroids here I didn't get just because they were on clearance, obviously. They're actually from the 2.5-inch line Jakks Pacific made, but they scale perfectly with a 4.5 or a 6-inch Samus, because, you know, Metroids are supposed to be kind of big, and Jakks' scales were kind of literal, like they said, this is a 4.5-inch line, so every figure will be 4.5 inches tall. Even Link, even though he's supposed to be much taller than Mario, so they scaled stuff kind of weird. Anyways, let's open these Metroids up. Ooh, that part's plastic. Oh wow, one squishy Metroid out. The other one. Ah, I hate when that happens. Ooh, there we go. So, in the trays for both of these, we get ourselves a Metroid, no twist ties or anything, And we get a clear little stand, which is terrific, because even though the Metroid could like stand on the ground on his claws there, Metroids are known to be floaty creatures, so I want them up a little bit, which is really, really cool, I think. This one gets the same thing, obviously. Yeah, nice sculpt and paint on these Metroids. They painted the little organs in there with the yellow dots on them, and these guys are squishy. I actually have Metroid Amiibo around too. And here it is for the sake of comparison. Now, when this Metroid Amiibo came out, everyone made a big deal about it being squishy, and it definitely is, but, Jack sort of beat them to the punch. Don't get me wrong, the quality on Nintendo's Metroid is, a little bit nicer, which you expect for paying, like, literally 10 times the price, because this will only cost me $1 here for an Amiibo, but Jack certainly did a fine job for this toy here. They're from the 2.5-inch line, these two Metroids I got today, and guess what? So is this little Samus minifig, and you can see how like Jack sort of took the scale too literally, because technically sometimes Metroids are like really big, they latch onto your head or whatever, but this isn't generally the size you think of them being. They generally fit better with the Samuses back there. Speaking of which, let's take a look at them real quick, because I totally forgot to check out what year they came out in. And on the feet back here, it says 2015, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, look at that. Focus on that. Any day now, camera. 2015 Nintendo, made in China. It says Jack's over here. It's an old figure. Gravity suit, probably same year even. If we could focus. 2015. Dang, it's 2019 now. So these are 4 years old, I think. And well, let's see. The last one, Faison suit. What does it say? 2015, I think. It's kind of hard to see with the black on the black. And can you guys read it? I can't quite read it. Focus on it. It is focused. It's just really, I think it says 2015. So all of these Samuses are 4 years old. Pretty cool. Now the Metroids scale better with those Samuses. And speaking of them, let's compare them to some other Samus figures we got. Well, there they are with 2.5-inch Samus from World of Nintendo. Yeah, they're kind of tall, right? And now here they are with the other M Figma Samus, and they're suddenly looking a little short, aren't they? Thankfully, I do think these new Metroids scale pretty well with the other M Samus. In the games, Metroids latch onto your head, so, you can definitely see that working out here. If you think Metroid is supposed to be larger, this can just be the baby Metroid, right? In the games, I remember one thing Metroids would do is latch onto Samus while she's in her Morph Ball form, and we'll take a look at Fire Suit Samus's Morph Ball here, and, all the other figures I opened up there, the same size Morph Ball, and, yeah, the Metroids latch on, and they look kind of the correct size. But then if you grab Varia Suit Samus's, other M Samus's Morph Ball, kind of fits even better. I think these Metroids fit really well with the other M Varia Suit Figma Samus, but they work with the Jack's 4.5-inch ones too. So just pick your preference, I guess. Obviously, Figma's a kind of higher quality, and Jack's a kind of mass market. And we got these two here. Let's put the third one here, and the paint's kind of better on even their 2.5-inch one and the Figma. So, I kind of wish it wasn't quite so orangey, but it definitely looks like a cool Super Nintendo, Super Metroid era Samus, right? So all three Samuses are pretty cool figures, friends. They don't scale too well with the World of Nintendo Mario, but with World of Nintendo Link, I think they kind of pull it off. And of course, they fit in much better with a couple of those little Metroids. All three are really good figures. If I had to pick a favorite, I guess it would be Faison suit, because that glossy black paint is so cool looking on it. The Faison suit just looks sleek. And, the Varia suit is nice too, but it looks kind of like a toy. When, I know it is a toy, but, I wish the paint was, a little more gold. Gravity suit, not really my favorite, but you gotta have it to complete the set. Really cool Samus figures to have. I'm so glad we finally got a figure that came in all of her various suit colors. Well, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, friends. Until next time, peace out, YouTube.